All right, welcome to the Willamette Western Railroad. This is our back staging yard. Let's see if I can, still learning how to use my stabilization rig. This is also testing out my cell phone in its 4K mode. So we'll turn this around. Rapido RDC. This is the Atlas / Daypool cleaning car. I've also got a CMX and a centerline car, so my maintenance of way train is very clean. Now that was the north end staging. So we come around from the north into Astoria. This is Astoria plywood, which, as you can see, produces plywood, wood chips, and jobs. We come down to Warrenton Bottling, which will be a Pepsi bottling company. My dad drove for Martin for 15-20 years, so I had to have one of their trucks. Come down around the corner through the Fantasy Forest, so called because everything you've seen so far is basically a fantasy. Astoria Plywood closed in '92, and Warrenton Bottling, I think, was not only Coke, but this more closely models Mount Angel Bottling, which is the local Pepsi distributor, but it's on a completely different railroad. Donald Aurora, where we will have the Foster Farms feed mill. Chickens, and more chickens somewhere else. This will be a farmhouse scene, utilizing Walther's Cornerstone Lancaster farmhouse when I get around to building it. As can be seen down here, I've got a lot of corn ready to plant. So it's going to be background corn somewhere. On this side, I have a wheat field up front in the middle of harvest and a hop farm back there, which I'll be hanging all of these hops on. In the back, we've got the Western Ag Supply, which is effectively fertilizer supply for all the farms in the area. The track in the front is White Hauling, a local transload facility for cattle feed, both in covered hoppers and in boxcars. There will be a UPS facility in here, a food cart pod because I like food carts. In the back is Cascade Warehouse's cold storage facility. In the front is their office building, which, based on location, used to be a Burlington Northern office building, sort of depot. Then right directly ahead of us now is Cascade Warehouse's primary transload facility for lumber. And beyond that is the transload facility for plywood. This will be Truett Brothers, which is a food processing business. It will take loads of corn syrup. Crossing Pringle Creek in the back will be Boise, formerly Boise Cascade, and the prototype actually did straddle Pringle Creek. It's now been rebuilt into condos of all things. Condos and businesses. Crossing into view is my Z-scale experiment as a amusement park type railroad. I'm gonna have fun with this space. It's gonna be a joy for the kids type of thing. The track here crossing the doorway is going to get largely replaced. I'm building a double crossover for there to make access in and out of this area, this very messy area, which is generally staging on the south end of the layout, as well as my tool supply. That's basically it. Let's see how this came out.